So it's a screen that we paint over first with our black technology, and then we just basically cover it over. We'll cover part of it with a white screen or gray screen, just to give you an idea of exactly how much you're missing if you're using a white projection screen or a gray projection screen without our technology. So we're at a 4,000 lumen projector, Sony VPO F830, the F830, and the surface we have here is white screen paint from one end to the next, and in the middle you see the circle. That is an FLE Alpha CINEMAX. It's just to give you an idea, without our technology, how much you're missing from your projection setup. Even if you have 4,000 lumens, you still can't read it. So I love doing the splatter screens because, again, they're huge impact demonstrations. They literally show you exactly how much you're actually losing without our technology there. And that shows you exactly how much color you're losing. As I said before, white projection screens have an extremely difficult time. That is my Fire Stick acting buggy. Hold on for a minute. Why is the Fire Stick acting buggy? Alright, let's get something here we can use on the Fire Stick, because we don't need that happening. Let's see what we got going on here. Got a battery with a full charge. This should work out quite nicely. Let me disconnect this one. Put the battery pack in right here. We got a full battery charge. There we go. How that works out. Gives you an idea how much you're missing from your picture. Like I said, I'm going to be using this for a lot on our demonstrations when we're going to be out there on site, because again, we're going to see a lot of white projection screens, and this is to show you exactly how much you're missing from your white screens. Mind you, we're using 4,000 lumens, 1920 by 1200, 1480p projector. It can't read. It's not going to read on a white surface. Can't pick it up. Let's go over and let's go back to our YouTube channel. YouTube. And this is what we'll be doing. I'm going to have some screens painted half and half, but these ones actually carry the most impact because, again, it just shows you literally how much of your picture quality you're losing. That infinity contrast level, need it badly. There we go. Fire Stick is acting buggy. I want to get some sound in here because no sound is driving me crazy. But this doesn't have any sound anyway. These videos usually don't have them. What do I have to disconnect to do this? Where do I have to disconnect to do this? Let's see. Okay, I'll just put some copyright music in the background, copyright-free music in the background. I don't like disconnecting all that stuff over there. I really don't. Let me see. Copyright-free music. I'm not going to be on here for a long demonstration on this. Yeah, like I said, these demonstrations are really important because this will show you exactly how much you're missing from your screen. This is why this is very important, and I explain to people, you know, contrast is everything. It is needed, it's a requirement. So even at 4,000 lumens, our 1920 by 1200 projector we have here, it hits that white surface, it can't read it. And we got it pushed out to the box from edge to edge. And you see on the air technology is the only thing that's going to pull. I think I'm going to do this display outside too on top of that. Yeah, make sure I got some room on the camera because I need a lot of pictures for this to put up onto the site. So that's why I said one of the things I felt disturbing is when I went over to Best Buy, and I told you about the fellow who said when we bought that projector, and a good one too at that, and he convinced her to get a white screen because he said, hey, look, everything on the projector is going to come right on the screen. I was like, that is a freaking lie. Yep. So that's literally how much you are losing, and that's how much our technology puts back. Like I said, nothing shows more impact than a splatter screen. Let's go with the LG Beta Fish. Let's see what's going on. Okay, make sure she's running perfectly fine. Now those people may sit there and argue and say, hey, look, what if I get a projector with more contrast? Again, you got to spend more money. You don't have to spend all that money at the end of the day. You're doing too much. You literally have to spend that much money for contrast to fix the problem. You're spending too much money. It's your screen that's having the issue. It's not the projector. Unless it's a knockoff, then yes, you're knockoff. But other than that, it's your screen that's having the issue. There's nothing wrong with this projector right here. It runs perfectly fine. Your projector has the capability to do things that other screen that your projector's capable to do things that are absolutely amazing. You just can't see it. That's literally how much you're losing off your screen. These are the demonstrations I want to do on site because, again, these are impact screens. This shows exactly how much you're losing from your projector. And this is our FLE Alpha CINEMAX. This is one of the best screen paints we've developed so far. And this is the cardboard box we painted over. Now, as I told you before, if I painted my tabletop white, if I painted it gray, guess what? You're not going to get any reaction off of it. As a matter of fact, we have the other side that's painted too. So I'm going to paint that side black on the other side. So I'm so sorry, gray on the other side. So white on this side, we'll do gray on the other side. We'll switch it around and show you exactly either side you're going to be losing. Without that black technology, your projectors don't work at all. Now, what kind of gray screen give you an advancement over white screen? Not much. Can you read the infinity contrast? No. Then guess what? You're going to have a problem there. Let's try this. 4K snow screensavers. Let's see if anything can make our screen unwatchable. No. It's an FLE technology. It has an extremely insane heightener attached to it. Mind, the Big Brother version of this can eat sunlight. Now, like I told you, you can't turn this stuff dark. It's virtually impossible. That's why we do the black versus black test. Extremely important on the technology, so that way we can tell. These tests help us that when we're putting in this heightener basically can cause the black screen to turn gray or have problems at the end of the day. And we need to make sure we're not going to have that issue. It can pull the 100% infinity level, but we need those white levels to be at a certain point where that screen's not going to become unwatchable. That's why it's important to do the black versus black. How is it going to compare to these different surfaces? What level, how high do we need the white levels to be? Well, we don't want them to be here, but we need them to be there. That's why you have to do these tests. You have to show the difference. I don't shy away from white levels on our technology. I never have. Skyworth food demonstration. Now you have to understand, unless you're watching a solid white screen, which we're going to show in a few minutes, showing a solid white screen, then that's it. But even in your demonstrations that show tremendous amounts of white levels, there's contrast involved in that. And without the contrast, you can't see the color. This is what the impact screens do. That's what I love about doing the splatter screens. Splatter screens are impact screens. We've been doing these things for years. We did one outside when I was painting the screen in. We had one part gray, one part white. We were doing where we had the screen, we had splatter on one side with gray paint going back and forth. We're showing the OLED demonstrations. These things, they show you exactly how much you're missing. And again, we got a pretty powerful projector here, so there's no excuses about not having enough power. We got 4,000 lumens hitting the screen right now. So some people are saying, well, that should, no, everything's being hit. It's hitting the whole white and it's hitting the black. It's just to show you that if you upgrade and get a higher luminous projector, it's not going to fix it. Now, when we go on site, a couple places, like this is a place off this building we want to do, they got all white screens in there. They had all white screens in all the sports bars where I was going in and out of. There's white screens at the library. There's white screens at the museum. That demonstration right there, that's going to clean. It's going to allow us to go into an establishment and set up that fast, that quick. Because then again, their projectors are way better than what we're using here. Please, they got 4K projectors, all kinds of cool stuff in some of those places. Mind the city funds a lot of those places at the end of the day. They got some amazing machines in there, and they're picking up a pretty washed out image. Is pretty bad. So they figure if I spend all the money for the projector, it's going to fix the problem, and it's not going to fix your problem. It's the screen that's going to help it. That's why we call them the impact screens. Shows you everything that you're missing. Mind you, my projector cost me $300. That's it, $300. So I had to pay for my machine. It has a 3,000:1 contrast. That's it. It's an old model. Not necessary to spend all that money at the end of the day. Projector only works as good as the screen works. Without the good screen, your projector doesn't work. That's when I talk to different sites and stuff, and they go, oh yeah, we get this projector with this inky amount of contrast. That's going to put the contrast back. Billions of colors. That's going to put the color back. High amounts of lumens. That's going to kill all the ambient light in the environment. No, it's not. It's not going to work. Your screen's not going to work. You're depending too much on your projector. It's both. You're going to need to get the job done, not one-sided. And I'm supposed to be leaving out the door, but I still want this splatter screen. We got to do this. We have to do a splatter screen. Have to do one of these. I got a projector right now sitting in storage. It's a Sony VPO FH36. It is 5,200 lumens. It's higher than any of the 5,000s I have over here. I'm going to bring that baby out. and sure you hit the screen with that, and straight to the day, the white screen still can't read, gray won't read. We're going to do the opposite side. We've got a black side on the other side too also. So we're going to do the same thing splatter here. We've got one side white, and on the other side we're going to do it with gray, because we have the gray paint over there too also too. And this is the kind of stuff I'm going to have on display at 150 inches. We can have some powerhouse machines in there. We can have low powerhouse machines just to show you exactly in the day. That contrast and infinity contrast is very important. I sat there and told you that the FLE was going to be a monster. It is. And it's a beautiful technology. It's gorgeous. Now, when I get online to do some shopping for some projectors, I'm going to look at what I'm not going to have to spend at the end of the day. I'm not spending a lot of money for a projector. There's no way in the world. Now we got this kind of technology sitting around, and mine is the same paint. You can do this to your piece of plywood, a sheet of glass, an old dirty cardboard box that was sitting out in the trash. This old dirty cardboard box was sitting out in the trash. We could do that to it. Your white fixed frame screens, motorized projection screens, white walls, white ceilings, all that other stuff. You can go into your dedicated theater room and you can do your screen and ceiling at the same time. Save a ton of money on your screen, save a ton of money on your infinity ceiling. This stuff can even be coated to floors. We're going to need a bigger splatter screen. Definitely a bigger one. I want a bigger one for display. On site, definitely want to do one. LG snowboarding demonstration. Told you at the heightener level that we're going to put in an FLE was going to be a beast. That's that right. John Cameron said, yeah, the white levels on this technology are going to be crazy. Oh, I just had a crazy idea. We should do a round screen, all white, just round, make it like a snow cone. There's no snow globe, and make it snow right in the center where it's just painted with our black technology. Wouldn't that be insane? Like a mind twister there? Because you make this all white screen, paint this all white screen, right? And we make the snow globe, but we paint the snow globe black. You would think the snow globe would be painted white, right? Well, with this technology, we can actually pull images up in the snow globe that we can't pull around the white screen. That's why I explained that any company, these big companies out there, yeah, they're going to try to buy us out. It's definitely coming. It's definitely coming. We're the only ones that do these demonstrations. We're the only ones that display these demonstrations. Sometimes it's not enough to put the white sheet of paper against the screen. It shows an impact, but not like a splatter screen. Let's do, I want to do TLC 4K demonstration. I like to do the ones with a lot of color. And again, just put out there, those are made statements about our technology coming so dark you can't watch it. Oh man, I'm telling you. Now, I don't think you shouldn't have said that at the end of the day. That's a bad thing to do. Like I said, they can't back it up. It's going to cost them. We could do a ton of demonstrations in a courtroom with no problem. This is one of the ones I'm definitely going to do. I love splatter screens. They're fun as on the what. We did one of these with black paint too. Actually, we did one we drew into a screen with black paint and painted over it with our technology and drew back into it with black paint. We got so many different crazy versions of black versus black, it's not even funny. I did one on camera where I made 4 different containers of black paint to put against my own product, and it beat every last one of them. We even given people the permission to try to make our products, and they failed. But it must be Oliver coming through. Yes, Oliver, big Oliver. I was like, you name your dog Oliver. I'm curious, did you name him because y'all walk around a lot? You call Oliver's Travels? So laughing. It's interesting. Big dog named Oliver. That's why I try to do demonstrations at the end of the day that no one else is doing or no one else will dare to try to do. And what I mean by when you're showing your product off, you have to show a massive impact on exactly what the customer is going to get, what they're going to receive at the end of the day. You want to make sure that it's not no yellowish tone nonsense at the end of the day, screens matching too close to each other. You don't want that crap. Screens that take forever to paint down. We paint just the same side of screen. If we want haywire painted in any direction we wanted to paint it in. Not hard to paint in. That's it. Easy. This is going to be fantastic in sports bars. They're going to freaking love this. Oh, let's do something pretty cool here. Football highlights. Super Bowl is coming up. Let me pop it over on Facebook with this. Told you, this is going to be a killer at a sports bar. They're going to freaking love this product. You can get a 150-inch screen of this technology at 32 inches. I'm sorry, $32. Sorry, 32 ounces, 150-inch screen of this technology. Imagine what this is going to look like in your sports bar. Whether you're watching boxing, golf, whatever you're watching, football, basketball, imagine what that's going to look like. You can even put a sign out there. We got a 150-inch screen display to watch. I bet you your bar stayed packed. Especially when you shut that projector and you turn that screen to jet black, it's going to draw a lot of attention. Let's go over to, let me see. Let's get these fish over here. Oops, I'm tripping over cables and cords. Just gonna show you that angle. Picks up. White screen won't even register. Can't read it. And mind you, like I said, this technology does more than just for a home theater. It's fully weatherproof. You take it outside for your home theater setups. It's ultra short throw compatible. On top of that, no extra screens or, complications. Easy to paint. Your kids can literally paint the screen, and you can run it off projector mapping applications. Turn your screen into an infinity ceiling if you want. Turn your floor into koi fish if you want. Upgrade all your white screens to this black technology. That's why I said we're going to have a major contract coming up, because when they see this demonstration, which I'm going to shoot a small demonstration for them and send it over to them, we'll be painting every single screen in that entire complex with this technology. And for our customers, well, guess what? No more boring white screens. And if you think upgrading your screen from a white screen to a gray screen is an upgrade, well, gray screen can't read infinity contrast levels. They are not ultra short throw compatible. No, they are not. They do not pick up beautiful picture images. No. You need the requirement of expensive projectors in dark environments to try to fool people, but they do not work in fully lit environments at all whatsoever. And again, they can't read contrast. You can't read contrast. You don't pick up color. Contrast is where it's at. Without it, then you're going to have a lot of problems. Let's go over to 8K desired nature. Well, there's a couple ones got to look at on here. Well, we got to do the flames too. Let's get this one right here. That's why I said they still get mad at me when I mention gray. They get upset about that. You don't read an infinity contrast level. What part of that you don't understand? You can't pick it up. You don't read it. They're like, oh, but we pick. No, you don't pick it up. You don't. Paint your ceiling with it. Do a star fill. Turn all your lights on. See what happens. Open up some windows in there. You can't read it. You don't pull an infinity contrast level. That's why you spend all this money for these projectors at the end of the day. My projector costs $300. My ultra short they'll cost $60 in the corner. The one on the floor is about $300. Why would I spend $3,100 for a projector that I'll never use the contrast for? Stuck in dark environments, all that nonsense? Ugh, no. My Optima GT55 paid $1,300 for that thing. That's the only thing I spent money for. And I could take that outside at 140 inches and watch a movie off of it. Outside. So, no. We wouldn't dare put that stuff. And we're going to do the side in gray too. We're doing it in gray too. We got the gray paint over there. It has a challenge sitting on top of it, by the way, because if someone comes into my room and says, "Oh, that's not my product. It wouldn't react that way." Well, guess what? There's a challenge on that paint. Go out and do it live so we can all see it and back it up. If you back it up 100% and your product can show a difference like this between night and day, heck, I'll give you credit for it, 100%. I'm not going to sit there and say you didn't do it. When you did do it and you did a demonstration that looks like this between night and day, then guess what? You don't belong in it. Paint doesn't match yours. And I will mention your company's name right on my channel. But guess what? You're going to match it. That's why no one does a demonstration. Because it has a heavy cost attached to it. It's a $4.97 product. You do not want to match that. Meanwhile, The difference between a gray screen and a white screen ain't much. Not by much at all. Well, let's get this one over here. It's got some nice pretty colors in it. Dedicated theater rooms, I see some amazing setups, and you got a white screen in there. I'm like, why do you have a white screen in there? You know you're not picking up anything, right? Matter of fact, I'm bouncing on form sites all day tomorrow. Not today, but tomorrow. I'll be bouncing on form sites because I'm going to be in your dedicated theater room setups. I'll be over there. And I love when they say, well, did you ever do a dedicated theater room? There you go. We did one right there. We built one. There you go. Yep. But just show you how much you're going to lose in your dedicated theater room setup. That's a lot, ain't it? This is why you go to form sites and people are telling you to calibrate your projector, and maybe you need to upgrade to 4K, and you need to do this and need to do that. Da 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 da. No, you don't. All those 720p projectors, them cheap 1080p projectors floating all over eBay. You have no idea how much of a gold mine that is for me at the end of the day. I don't have to pay anything. I walk in there with $500. I come out of there with 3 or 4 projectors. If I want to spend the money on a good one, I mean, if I want to get a high-end one like the Christie LW505, that's like $500. But now they dropped. They're like $400 now, $400 to $300. Does it have an HDMI port? I don't care. We don't even need it. This has a 2001 contract. Really don't care. We don't need it. This is 720p. Don't care. We don't need 720p. We don't need 1080p. We can actually drop lower than that. Mind, the projectors we drop at 50 lumens are way under 600 by 800 res. Gonna be in a fully lit environment. Don't care. See what I mean? There's the options you have. You don't have to worry about spending all that expensive money. All that expensive. All that. Don't worry about that. Let's go over here. Oh, no. Did we do that? We did that one already. Let's go over here. I want to. We're going to do the outer space. Let's definitely do the outer space. Now we do some gaming off this and see how much you're missing off gaming. Oh my goodness. You play zombie games. I'm a big fan of zombie games. I freaking love zombie games. And zombie games are mainly in these really dark areas, and those are the ones I like to play the most. The ones in really, really dark, creepy areas, so you never know what the freak is going to pop out at you. And kind of hard to play that if you're doing it on a gray screen. Sorry about that, because the gray screen's going to wash out, make everything ashy. White screen will do the same thing too. What's a really good zombie game? I'm trying to think of a really, really, really good one that probably freaked me out. Was pretty good. Zom. That was it. Zom. I think it's ZBO something, whatever it is. They have it on the PS4. You can download it. That's a creepy freaking game. That's really creepy. Creepy. I think I might download that one again. I said again, which means I tried it the first time I failed. I'm going to try it again. One game I haven't beaten, and I still would never go near it with a 10-foot pole. And those people who have beat that game, hats off to you. You got that one. It's all you. Freaking Dead Space. What the freak? Really? I had a friend of mine say he beat all 3 of them, 3 or 4 of them, whatever, how many there are. But good gracious, how? How did you get up that game? Because that game freaking creeped me out like how you wouldn't believe it. Especially when you first start off and you walk down that corridor and you see that thing walking with whatever it is sticking out of his head. Nope, that's it. Done. Unplugged it. I'm finished. Never finished played any Silent Hill. Never played any of those. Resident Evil is as far as it goes. And where's another one? And the rest of them are just maybe crazy zombie games and stuff I like to play. What, freaking Dead Space? Oh, I couldn't do it. Oh, no. There was one that was really, really jacked up. It was Metro 2024, I think it was. The freaking scorpion spiders? What the freak? Really? Those things were nasty. Those are those exploding beetles on freaking Gears of War. Those things freaked me out too. But the freaking scorpion spiders were gross. I mean, those things were really creepy. I went through that whole freaking level before I realized at the end of the day that the little button on the side was a flashlight. Yeah. Learn, live and learn. I hated that mission so freaking much. The things were so creepy. They're on the ceilings and floors. You never knew they were coming from me, but you could definitely hear them all through the game. And I had headsets on, wearing them, playing that mess. Sheesh. Enough to make this game crawl. Good game, though. Really good game. I love games like that. Games where you know if you go down that corridor, you're definitely going to see something messed up. Alien was another one. Aliens was like that too. Aliens with the flashing lights. That was a good one. I played Aliens for Jaguar. That was really, really good. Really good. Made you scream like Whitney a couple of times. It was a pretty good game. Yeah, splatter screens are crazy, ain't they? I love doing them. Yeah, just give you that idea on what you're losing from your setup. That's all. So when I go to someone's barbecue or get together and have a white screen, this is what I see. This is literally what I see. I see this washed out faded screen because I'm used to seeing this all day. When I go to the movies, yeah. Movies is not a nice place for me to be at. I don't enjoy the movies because I see things different with the movies. The screen doesn't look the same. Everything looks washed out to me because I'm used to seeing it differently. Only movie theaters I can go to are the 4Ds. That's the only ones I can do. Because you know why? The seats move and all that stuff. At least it's something that I can look forward to than looking at the screen. So having the explosions and freaking smoke popping up and all that stuff, you know what I mean? It just keeps it interesting. But other than that, if I'm sitting there watching, I'm like, screen's washed out. Oh man, the line exhibit. Oh, that freaking triggered me so badly. Oh my goodness, Disney World, they had this wraparound line exhibit. All the screens were white. The minute I walked in, I saw the white screen. I'm like, nope, can't do it. I had to walk out of it. I couldn't do it. It was horrible. But I did get a chance to look at the projectors though. They had the barcodes and Christie's back there. Nice ones, beautiful machines. The screen was so washed out. Shame. Amazing, powerful machines. Waste of power. Is it hooked up there? And it comes out of there, it attaches to that. Oh, it does, doesn't it? Mother George. Mother George. Mother George. Let's see what I put that at. The things to do for love. I'm walking in the rain and the snow, and there's no place to go. When you feel like all of you was really dying. So wait, we had what hooked to what? Oh, that's one connection on that section. That's why that comes up weird over there. Okay, no problem. Make it from that side. I think it will cover. So it's kind of. Okay, where are you going into? Maybe here somewhere. Maybe that's. There we go. The right side. Sorry about that, people. Oh. Good. Can't take that background music, it's driving me nuts. Driving me crazy. Absolutely crazy, driving me crazy. Show you something real quick. 4K snow screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Crazy, ain't it? That's why if you see me walking in front of a screen with a black shirt on, it don't match the screen. So if we take that screen and we put it on a standalone by itself, we put it against a projector, it looks okay. If I stick it into my screen, it turns dark. Because it doesn't have a heightener built into it. That's why. Check out my black shirt. But yeah, screen standalone. That's why one of the demonstrations I want to do a screen, but I want it to separate, but I want it to be made out of black fabric that's not treated with our formula. So that when we show a white level one, like a snowstorm, and then we separate it, you see our screen on the other side, and see that white push through? That's one of the demonstrations I want to do. Let's go back to the other one. Oh, check this out real quick too, right here.
You weren't made for moderate to severe Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis, but Entyvio is.
Because I'll get that, I'll walk in front of a screen, and I'll be wearing a black shirt, and people, oh, his shirt does the same thing as the screen. No, it's the shirt's on a standalone by itself, and I sit there, it was straight. If I put it against that screen, it turns dark. You can't read. Because that screen over there has a heightener built into it. That's why we do the black versus black demonstration, to show you that, no, it's not going to match. There's a difference between the two. Isn't that cool? Yeah, I think when we do the splatter with the white surfaces, people figure that we're not going to do white levels. Yo, heck yeah, we're going to do white levels. Why did I miss out on that fun? Doggy, doggy in the snow, doggy, doggy in the snow. Miss out on that opportunity. Ugh. Let's go to show off our products. Let's go back to that AK Desired Nature.
Getting that from YouTube.
I just couldn't take that background music anymore. It was driving me nuts. Oh, excuse me. Let me go back to my other one. That's what I was doing. There we go. Did I have to show you the white levels with the black shirt? Yeah, I got to show you everything. You know why? Because I said I get people out there that think the same way I do. If I sit there and I see somebody walk in front and their shirt matches the screen, like, oh shoot, the shirt does the same thing the screen does. No, you have to be able to show that. You can't let that run. So I'll go in and I'll show a white level. I'll take a black surface, my shirt, and I'll throw it right up against there. And guess what? It ain't gonna match. I could take any black surface on a standalone, but it's the difference between that and our technology. I'll tell you, FLE is beautiful, man. Oh. I'm gonna get me a much bigger box, because I want a much bigger image, and I want to do more of these. I love doing the splatter screens. Love doing them. Oops, battery down on phone. Let me see. I need charger. Where's my charger? Okay, charge for Jack. It's not for Jack. Not for Johnny. Not for. Let me see. Let's do that one too.
Just look for the promo code on the big day for a chance to win it all. DoorDashAllTheAds.com.
When you fully show up ready, there's no need to show off. And with the energizing utility of the BMW X3,
So that's why I show you white levels, I show you color levels, let me show you contrast levels. You need to see all three. Like I said, when I watch demonstrations and really somewhat lit environments, I show a lot of color. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to show contrast, everything. You have to see it all. Or you know what you're getting yourself into when you buy it. But for those of you who have white projection screens out there, and you think at the end of the day that your projector is giving you true color and contrast, I'm here to tell you, you're not getting it. Our new FLE Alpha CINEMAX. Put everything back in your projector and more. Can't wait to get the pictures on this bad boy.
was Peyton Manning was my best friend. So we don't. Hey.
Tax Act is here to remind you you have to do your taxes. Let's get them over with.
Now we have people who like to copy our demonstrations. Don't forget, if you're going to be doing this on a gray screen versus, I don't know, you do a white screen, I don't know. You're going to have to do contrast levels, and they have to be done in fully lit environments, not in the dark. So, don't forget that. They do it all the time. They try to do the same thing we do. They'll skip out black contrast altogether and just show color. Like, look, we do the same thing. No, you don't. Don't forget the contrast. As you can see, we don't forget the white levels. We show it off. Don't forget your contrast. Well, look at that. Well, they copy. They even copy our specification sheets. So, yeah, they take everything or try to take things off their site, try to claim it as their own. I don't know how you would do that. You can't copy a specification sheet if you don't have the product. But they try. Spider impact screens, man. That's crazy. Oh, we gotta do the Coca-Cola contrast. We'll do that one. We know we gotta do some OLEDs. OLED demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
That's what I want. I know people say, oh, but he's using some kind of camera tricks. Yeah, we use camera tricks too. We're on site when people are walking past my screen. Tell me how that was freaking possible. I got to be in 40 different on-site settings. So on-site settings, on sites this summer. Tell me how that's going to work. Curious how that's going to work. What I got? Like some kind of Men in Black ink pen that I can pull up and brainwash a whole bunch of people to make them believe they're seeing something that they're not? Yeah, okay, good luck with that one. But I am going to challenge a few people in court that made that statement. You better back that one up. If not, that's going to cost you a lot. You can't be making statements like that. Get you in a lot of trouble. It's like, when you make statements that saying gray screens don't pull contrast, they don't pull contrast. Where are we getting this from? Who started this nonsense to begin with, saying a gray screen pulled an affinity black level? Where did this come from? Who started that nonsense? Like I said, anybody willing, you can take me to court on that one. Please do. Gee whiz, Louise. I literally get people to come into my account and get up mad upset and say, I see a contrast level. Tell me where you see a contrast level at. Turn your lights on. Heck, take it outside. Show me a Starfield demonstration. You pick up shades of gray. That's what you pick up. Imperial gunmetal, which when we display that, you will watch that thing take out certify after certify after certify. It's going to put one of the darkest grays of any screens we ever developed. It has an FLE technology embedded into it. So even that technology alone doesn't even have the ability to put an Infinity one. You are the sunshine of my life. Boom, 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 boom. You make me feel right. Yeah, people sit there and tell me that, and gray experience has infinity contrast level. I got one for you. 50 grand in court. Anyone with a gray screen. Prove that your screen can pull contrast level. You don't use $50,000. How about it? Take me up on that one? I don't think you will, because you can't read it. Stop talking about it. That's like I got to already challenge the gunmetal screens as it is to basically bring them into court, because again, you can't make that statement. My lawyer will be reaching out to these companies, by the way. You can't make that statement that you pull an Infinity One. You don't have that capability. You pull a dark shade of gray. Wow, look at that. Look at that contrast level in the color. So what I mean by you got to put that 100% black level, that beautiful color level. And I still got 3 emails about, what about the series? Oh, please, don't mention that stuff, okay? Don't mention it. It takes forever to paint the screen. Doesn't work at all for sure, though. It has a fake gain attached to it. That stuff is a hot mess. Don't bring that stuff up, please. If somebody already contacted me about that mess. How long did it take you to get your screen done? Because that one right there took no time at all to do. We did it first try. We're done. That's it. Look at the results on it. And I painted the roller in every different direction you could possibly think of. Hey, the only thing I didn't do was go around in circles. See any streak marks on it at all? Nothing. Not a thing. You know to pick up streak marks pretty quick? 4,000 lumen projector. If you got streak marks on your screen, a 4,000 lumen projector will bring it right out so you can see it. So I had somebody already contact me. I knew it was going to come up. But it takes too long to paint the screen, and on top of that, half the specifications aren't true. Rear capabilities? No, that thing can't do rear. I haven't seen one yet. You're not doing rear with the paint roller. It's not going to work. You're going to mark your screen up pretty bad. Bam, 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 bam. Watch any demonstration on a spray on a rear projection screen. Every single one spray on, because you mark it up with a roller. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Let's have some fun here. Batman versus Superman. Show you what you're missing.
Wawa has pizza. Now get $5
That's
off.
on. I guess he didn't know.
Gotta have a Wawa.
We did this on a gray screen paint, mind you. You know who? But we did a splash screen with their paint. Same reaction. Well, here I am.
Well, here I am. Bruce, please.
So for those of you who have dedicated theater rooms, if you're using a white screen, that's literally how much you lose out of your projector. Which I can't wait to pop over there. Let's go bring up our Transformers fight scenes.
Getting that from YouTube.
Let's get straight to the action. Here we go. Avatar.
Getting that from YouTube.
Picking them heavy blues. If I want to go to the form sites, I watch the dedicated setups. I watch them when they hit the screen. I'm like, oh man, it's awful. JVC, $30,000, $50,000, $60,000 projector. Looks like absolute crap because they're using it on a white screen. Losing so much picture quality. See them beautiful blues? How they pop. With our technology, you'll watch all your movies all over again. Welcome to the future, people. There's so much. So much.
Take relief and
Incredible, isn't it? I told you. FLE is a beast.
Watching high-quality videos.
FLE is a beast. The height in the technology is crazy. Look at that. That's insane. It doesn't even look real, doesn't it? It's crazy as on the what. I cannot wait to get my showroom. That's why I said certified projection screens.
Watching high-quality videos.
Good
Sounds
luck.
great. This makes us enjoy
Mind
the
you,
screen of our device more.
This is our screen paint
Why
version.
high-quality
This is a
demo
medium.
videos?
Wait till you see the advanced version of this technology.
People of all ages.
Yeah, this is our medium. It's a medium. That's what the MR stands for. RM stands for. It's a medium rating. That's how powerful the medium rating is. The other one can eat sunlight.
TV shows to social media and online games.
Bam, 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 bam. Wait, I'm not. The certified screens? Are you kidding me? The diamonds and elite screens and all of them. DMP Supernova? Are you kidding me?
Demo videos are short, engaging.
This is way beyond their stuff. You ever seen them do a splatter screen like this before? No. And for it to sit there and say that black screens can't generate a high enough white level, are you kidding me?
Promote their products or services, but they have also become a popular form of entertainment.
This is why we're going to increase our numbers. We can't do 1,000 of these a month. That's virtually impossible. It's not going to happen. I mean, I even fought with it over and over again, but it's just not going to happen. We walk into any place with this technology, it's all going to sell like crazy. So it's virtually impossible. We're looking at easy, maybe 8,000, 20,000, 40,000 units easily. So I just have to get a bigger machine to process it. Because down here, everybody's going to want this technology in their backyards, going to want it in their living rooms, going to want it in their sports bars, they're going to want it in their man caves, they're going to want it everywhere. And even those who can't stand our technology, you also want it. Because I guarantee your screen don't do this. That's why you hate on it so hard. Because your screen doesn't do this. But heck, you want to go buy? Buy. I don't mind. I'm not going to discriminate. I don't sit there and go, oh, you can't. I don't care at the end of the day. Order's an order. At the end of the day, I can back my stuff. That's what it comes down to.
One of the main reasons why people
It's good
love
technology.
to watch high-quality demo videos is their visual appeal.
That's why when I sit there and I say on camera, and I'm not trying to be rude when I say this, when I tell you at the end of the day, without our technology, your projector does not work at all, period. I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful. It's the truth. Your projector literally doesn't work at all. And I've done enough testing. I've been in the field long enough to actually back that up 100%. Without our technology, your projector doesn't work. If you go near white screens, that's what you're going to be dealing with. If you go with gray screens, guess what? You're also going to be dealing with the same problem. If you go with the certified screens, you're talking about you're going to be showing out anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 for a 100-inch screen. And then you have us. Everybody else that claims to have black technology, they're not even tested. They don't even carry batch numbers. They can't even back their products up. And yes, I want this picture. That's why I stopped right here, because I want a picture of this right here to post onto the forum site and take this over to the forum sites to show the new technology off next to a white surface. So that's what I'm telling you. I mean, heck, you can go with somebody else. It's up to you. I mean, hey, you know, but at the end of the day, like I said, you always come back to us because, again, your screen's not going to pick up. Especially if you got a white screen, it's going to be even worse. Gee whiz, that's absolutely stunning right there. I freaking love that. All right, well, I'm going to be busy the next couple of days. I got orders popping in. I got people ready to upgrade and, you know, usher in the new future of our new technology. And stick around. We got some new stuff coming out. We got the gamer screens going to be coming out soon. Those are front and rear. We got a whole set of new screens coming out for Pico projectors. And we got the outdoor inflatable screens, which we want our own, by the way. Because, again, I want something where customers can really get a really good outdoor screen without basically getting chewed out and getting a product that sucks at the end of the day. I'm trying to figure at the end of the day, do I want to do this? I want to do this outside right here. I think I'm going to do this one outside. I'm going to set this outside with the ultra short throw and the long throw. Because it's already covered with the white on it, too, on top of that. I need a bigger one on top of that. I need a much bigger one. So I got to get me a bigger box or something I can coat and just take in and out there or something. There's a big sheet or something to coat at the end of the day. I don't know. Other than that, I'm happy with it. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Hope you enjoyed the splatter screen. People get mad and angry at me because, you know, our technology. Look, on the bright side. If I decide to sell out to a bigger company, then where will you be at? Because right now, there's nobody else that has this kind of technology. And us, on the other hand, we're trying to keep our prices low so everybody can afford that at the end of the day. But I guarantee if one of those big boy certifieds come over and say, hey, Ken, we'll give you a couple $1 million for this technology, because once they coat this technology to their surface, they become the dominant screen, and that screen is going to cost you way more than what we're charging you for. A whole lot more. Show me one demonstration that's doing that right now. Anywhere on YouTube, anybody, anywhere. There is nobody else. Our technology is so far ahead, it's not even funny. This is just the screen paint. It's not even the advanced version of our technology yet. The point we're going to be, we remind you, we were engineering this stuff 8 years ago. 8 years when everybody was doing gray screens, we were engineering black technology. Now look, we're ahead of the pack. Next stage for this technology is to get it on the open market as fast as possible. Get it in the expos, get it in the shows, and plaster this stuff all over Allentown. Allentown's going to come into the future because of our black technology, and every other city is going to want to be on board with this black technology. Investors will be beating down our door for this technology, and big companies will be trying to buy us out. And the good thing about it is, Mr. Bird is not for sale, because the reason why I developed this technology to begin with, because I didn't want to spend $3,000 for a screen. So if I don't want to spend $3 grand for a screen, I don't want my customers spending $3 grand for a screen. If you're going to spend $3,000 for a screen from us, it sure enough ain't going to be a 100 inch. It's going to be much bigger than that at the end of the day. Mind you, a gallon of this stuff paints up to a 250 inch screen. See how much a 250 inch screen will cost you at a certified gray. Oh, I freaking love this. Yes. So if it was about money at the end of the day, I could sell out easy. What would be the fun in that? It'd be just absolutely boring because there's so much stuff we have to develop. We got Omega technology coming out. We got stuff coming out after the Omega. We got this new gunmetal technology, which is going to be absolutely crazy. That's going to be gorgeous. We got this gold screen coming out. We got all the gamers coming out. We got the Leviathan, the Sugar Plum Fairy, all those crazy screens coming out. We got merch behind that's technology right there. We got acoustic screens coming out. Our own version of inflatable screens coming out. Ad tech technology. Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. We're just getting started. Oh, man. Look at that. I just love, look at the reds. Look at the greens. Look at that solid black background. And the white surface ain't picking up jack. Oh, man. I tell you, man. Just think about it. If a company out there right now, like a mom and pops, I would help a mom and pops out. A small company at the end of the day that has little white screens, we would embed our technology into their screens. That means their screens would be more advanced than a diamond screen at the end of the day. And yes, screen innovation, message to you. That's Infinity One technology right there. You can't read an Infinity One contrast. You have gunmetal at the end of the day. So a message to you at the end of the day, my friend. I respect your technology, I do. And if it wasn't for your technology, we wouldn't have that right there to begin with, because again, I was developing nothing but great paints until I saw the Black Diamond. Black Diamond showed us what good technology was. But at the end of the day, my technology is far more advanced. If you ever want to challenge my technology, go ahead. Matter of fact, I got plans to send you guys a free projection screen of the Sun Killer screen that can eat 100,000 lux of light. We'll be sending each one of your companies one of these screens to show you what the future looks like. You'll have to convert to black technology. You don't have a choice. Because again, the way technology rolls, either you roll with it or you get crushed by it. And we do plan to crush you in the process. So you have to convert to black technology. It has to be. It's the only way. It's not bragging. It's the only way. It's the more advanced technology. There's no other way. What are they going to do? Keep selling gunmetal screens until at the end of they're pulling a contract, a black level? No, you can't do that. We can take you to court on that. You can't say that because that's misleading your customers. Your screen doesn't pull a black level. It pulls a dark shade of gray. That's what you pull.
And visuals that capture the viewer's attention from the start. Vibrant colors, eye-catching designs, and smooth transitions make these videos visually stimulating and enjoyable to watch. Moreover, high-quality
reason why I'm pushing for that is because when you have other people that will be developing black technology, other people that may be going on the same path that we're going to develop black technology, they have that right to have that title that they pull the Infinity One. If Danny's screen somehow can turn black, which he's going to have to get that one fixed first. He's going to have the screen painted down. You have to paint that screen now over and over and over again to show it pulls black. You're going to have to do it over and over again and again and again. And you're going to do a ton of testing. There's a ton of testing involving with this stuff. At the end of the day, you're just going to have, and you're going to have to do. Without it, your product won't sell. But, as I said before, if his screen has the ability to pull a black level, he has an Infinity One contrast level because his screen can see 100% black. That's what it comes down to. So if you're a gray screen or even your gunmetal at the end of the day, you can't say that because you don't have that capability. Man, I'm talking about changing everything. Someone said, man, you're running a black screen. It changed so much. Yeah, must well. Trailer. No. Cancel. Gameplay. Dragon Ball Z.
Getting that from YouTube.
Which one is this one? Is somebody else's? I want to see somebody else's. I don't know. I want to see the movie. You gave me at the end of the day. The movie? I said gameplay. Let's see actual movie. Okay, is the gameplay trailer, or is this people talking in the background? I don't want to take someone else's content in here.
When we pay the hangers and glasses for $5 each.
Now we need something that covers the whole screen. I can't remember which one I have. Dragon Ball Z fight scene game.
Fine. Time skips are a trope in Battle Shonen, but most only have one notable.
And it takes us out of the unit. YouTube.
Sure. Here's YouTube.
Give me a Mortal Kombat night fight scene.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. I think this is it. Or just the game. Can we get the freaking video game? No, we're not going to get the video game. Really, seriously. Just had to make a movie out of the thing, didn't we? It wasn't even all that good. I think I really didn't like the movie. Mortal Kombat 4 gameplay.
Getting that from YouTube.
Oh wait, that's too far back. Mortal Kombat 11 gameplay.
Getting
The
that
real
from
secret to Marvel.
Vai overandar forças. Seu brasileiro não supera a habilidade.
I was listening into the language.
Homem usáveis. Round 1. Fight.
Shit, damn, I would have come at 11 tonight. Round 1. Fight. Kung Lao wins. Flawless victory. Mortal Kombat trailers.
Getting that from YouTube.
There we go. This is the one I was looking for.
Are you winning, Cheese?
The NSLC organization is magical. Getting the students
Like that. Coca-Cola, Olay.
Getting that from YouTube.
As a matter of fact, let's do Apple. Apple's just going to come up in the center. It's not going to pull the whole entire screen, so no, I ain't going to go. Let's go pull some crazy fruits. Fruits and fruits and fruits and fruits and more colors. Boom, 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 boom. All right, I got to get some pictures, man. I'm loving this screen. Loving it. We got to do a bigger one, though. We got to do a much bigger one. I got to bring out the Sony VPL FA36. That's the 5200 lumen projector. I'm going to bring out the powerhouse. It ain't going to pick up on that. It ain't going to pick up on jack. As a matter of fact, we got a 6500 lumen Chrissy LX700 in the storage unit, too. That's another monster you should bring out, too. That's why the white screen, it's time to upgrade, people. Time to upgrade. If you're using a white screen, and we're going to do the other side in gray. We're going to do a whole splatter screen in gray on the side too, because we got a gray paints over there too. And just show you back and forth, it ain't going to be much. Ain't going to be much. Look at all them beautiful colors. You'll be getting all that from your projector. All that from your projector. Wow, I freaking love it. I love it. Man, that's awesome. All right, people, I gotta go. Hope you enjoyed this splatter screen. We're gonna be doing another one probably tomorrow. We're gonna do the splatter screen involving gray on the back, or gray paints on the back. And then after that, just really switch back and forth. But the white screen is pretty much the one that has the most impact, because again, as I said before, when we're going on sites, and when I was on site, all I saw was white screens. I didn't see any gray screens at all. Just mostly all white screens. So we just show off the gray screen because it just shows you that you're not really, you're not upgrading jack with a gray screen at all, period. Not at all, period. They can try to fool you with a dark environment and a 2:1 contrast. When the lights come on for real, it don't work. At all, period. Ugh. I'm gonna shoot me a small video of this. I'm gonna take some pictures of it. Nice little slideshow demonstration I'm gonna do on the FLE. And then on top of that, I'm gonna take some pictures and stuff like this. I'm gonna send a couple of these out to these companies that we're gonna be doing these demonstrations in their environments, because they got all white screens in there. And man, look at that. And their projectors are way better than mine. Like I said, I saw a couple of 4Ks in there. But yeah, that is a huge, massive difference right there. Ain't that right, Taco Bird? Yes, sirree, you fuzzy furry pants, you man, you. Oh, wait, hold on a minute. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Survey says, bam! Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Dun, dun, dun. Green screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
So without contrast, you can't read color. You have to have it. Ooh, let me see. Oh, let's go to the white screen real quick. See if it turns our screen unwatchable. White screen.
Getting that from YouTube. Searching for
Really?
treatment option.
Oh, white screen. Boom. There's my white screen right there. Now, for some of you are saying, but it's darker. It's a tone. Tone. If it was too dark, then we couldn't do this right here. 4K snow screensaver cottage.
Getting that from YouTube.
Bam! Unless you're watching a solid white screen, that's it. But any contrast in it, man, our screens are designed to do what they're designed to do. Bam, 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 bam. We got the snow screensaver falling snow.
Getting that from YouTube.
Outer space screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
I think the candy wore off. I think it did. You want to do an infinity ceiling? Can't do it with a white screen. You're definitely not doing it with a gray. I think I might do a half and half. I should have did that. I should have did half this. Oh, I'll do it on the other side. I'll do one half with the gray and one half splattered with the white. And we'll have the black in the middle. Yes, that's how we'll do it. This house is cleansed. Remember that on the Poltergeist? When it came out, that was another creepy movie too from back in the days of Poltergeist. That little lady boy, she creeped me out, man. What I understand is, when they basically got rid of that thing in the house, why did they put her back in the same room? Why? Just asking for it. Just literally just asking for it. And then to find out that he had like one of the best houses on there because he was a contractor. No, he's the architect for the whole entire settlement. And they found they moved all the his Indian burial ground. Wow, man, I'm telling you. That's crazy. I got a friend of mine, she never saw the Poltergeist, like, don't watch it. Nightmare for days. If you ever saw the one, no, never mind, I'm just going to say anything about it, just leave that one alone, because that's just spreading something. You don't need to watch it in the day anyway. You should be watching that creepy stuff anyway. Ugh. Oh, man, God is good. Isn't he? Beautiful, beautiful technology. Yes, I get excited on camera. I do. I love my job. I love what I do for a living. I freaking love my job. I do. Couldn't see myself doing anything else. I do like to study, you know, other sources of energy and stuff like that. I'm a big fan of basically hydroelectric energy. I love that, studying that stuff, but I do love these screens. I do. Beautiful tropical fish.
Getting that from YouTube.
Hey Taco, do you want to build a snowman? Taco, you gonna build a snowman? Taco? 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 Seriously, you just gonna ignore me? Like, get out of my face, human. Get on my nerves, human. You're always bugging me, human. What are you baffling about now, human? Like, seriously? Do I look like I want to be out in the snow building a snowman? Get out of my face, human. He doesn't talk that way. He's just basic at the end of the day. He just looks at me, gives me that frowny look. Oh, man. A long day today. Demonstration, it's a lot of work. A lot of work. I killed something. This is the one thing that relaxes me, is watching fish. I spent over 8 years designing black technology. It's a long time. It's a lot of work. A lot of work. I should have did this a long time ago. I should have took the technology to different sites. I should have rented out places and stuff like that. I should have did that, but it wasn't the time. It wasn't ready yet. We haven't hit that stage yet. God has a purpose for all things. Just wasn't time yet. No, this year is our time. We have something amazing. I can't wait to show it to everybody. I mean, we're online, yes, but it's when you do it on site, it's different. It's just so much different. People can actually walk up to it and see it. Most people touch it because they're curious. Some people turn to the side, sit for the pickup on an angle or something. People don't believe it is, but it is. It's interesting to watch. And I just sit back in the distance and I just watch everybody else react to the screen. That's what I mostly do. You know, if you had all white walls, I could paint a portal in the middle of your white walls. This technology. Just put a round circle in there and say, wormhole. Vortex wormhole. Now I'm curious now.
Getting that from YouTube. Epic start.
No, I'm not there. Look at the wormhole. Which one we got? The Doctor Who? I forgot I can't do the Doctor Who wormhole. Easy time. No, need something bigger than that. Let's recover the whole thing, wouldn't it? Yeah. One thing I wanted to try real quick. J and K 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
Where are you at? Maybe you're in here somewhere. Try you again. J and K 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
know it's got to be here. It's got to be here. Is it right in the right? Or is it not? Is it giving me something completely bonkers and off the wall? Yeah, it's giving me something bonkers and off the wall. Let me see. Let's soon try it this way. J&K 4K demonstrations. Models.
Getting that from YouTube.
Alright, we'll manually put it in. I have no idea. We do this all the time with this. I don't know why we have to go through this every time. Where are we at with this? Okay, J. It's right there. So how come you're not digging it up? Oh, because you're spelling 4K, not 4K. Alright, J. Give me a space there. We do it all the time. Space. K. J. K. No. You're gonna come up with something completely weird. That's bad. Put that N in there. No, we're not going there. We're just doing too much for that one. Just made it clear on that one. Should have a backspace on that. Alright, let's try this thing. J. Give me space. Let's see where you at. There we go. And space. Okay. Space. Really? Like, did they remove it? Because it's not here at all, period. Like, I'm seriously looking for it. It's not here. Gee, that sucks. It's gotta be there. I wanted to do the... Wait a minute. It's right there.
Whose bag is this?
The name's unstable. Dr. Unstable.
Oh. Everybody needs to hear this.
Oh, can we get to this place? Let me see, it's going to be in there. There it is, right there. I know it was in there somewhere. Alright. Don't touch it. Leave it alone. Thank you. Again. Seriously? I know I can see you, right? And thank you. And cats will sit there and mess with something. You tell them no. They'll still mess with it. You're going to stomp you for a little bit. They look at you like, oh, you can't see me if I stand still enough. I can see you. I think if cats had the ability to speak, they'd be super sarcastic. Sarcasm. They use sarcasm to death. They would. How'd the comedian go? Dogs would be extremely happy. They would tell you everything that happened in their day. Literally everything. I saw a squirrel. I saw a mailman. I saw a strange guy. They'll be saying all kinds of stuff. And cats will come and they go, how you doing? Oh, you know what? I don't even care. That's the kind of attitude they have. Literally, they don't care. You can pet them to a certain degree, and they'll bite you. I love them to death. Don't trust them. The beans. You ever seen on your phone? They show you the paw with the beans. The beans. And the teepees. What the heck are those tiny teeth for? In between the defenders. You eat with those things? Do you? They're so tiny. The teepees. What are you doing with those tiny teepees? He's over there making bread right now. He's making biscuits. You making biscuits? And you making biscuits? He's making biscuits. For those of you who are not cat people and you don't know what biscuits are, that's when a cat takes his claws and he starts digging into the cushions, whatever's over there he's laying on, and he's making these biscuits. You making biscuits? He's making biscuits. What biscuits are they? I don't see what's saying. You're not paying attention to the screen? We have literally been through all this. Like, we're just having some fun now. This is just for fun. We're having some kicks and giggles now. We're just having fun, people. First minute in, we already know already from the door. It's just now. It's just everything is just kicks and giggles and fun. That's it. We're just having some fun with the screen. This is why the videos take forever. They take a long time. We just did so much stuff we want to show you. Watch this. Boom. And we did some movies on here. We did a lot of stuff on here. Because, you know, if we're going to convince you to buy our technology, and it's far more advanced than your white screen you have sitting in your home, they're going to have to show you. That's why we show you the movies and the colors and the white levels and the black t-shirt laying against the screen and all that crazy stuff. Because you need to see all that. And then you can go back and look at your white screen that's sitting in your living room or wherever else you have it at and think, gee, why doesn't it look like that? Because again, your projector is trying, it's doing its best, it's just your screen isn't helping it at all, whatsoever, period. Poor projector, but our projectors are taken care of. Yes, James, you are, Mr. Projector. Yes, you are. It's got a fantastic screen to show itself off. I gotta figure out where the freak your filters are at, man, because I gotta take your filters out and clean them. Where the filters are at. Are these filters on the side? Alright, we gotta take apart the, hopefully we gotta take this thing apart. I'm not seeing any latches on it to take the filters out, but I'll figure it out. We gotta take them out. Gives me a little warning sign telling my filters need to be cleaned. You're making the biscuits. You over there making the biscuits? What are you doing? You're making the biscuits. You're making the biscuits. Making the biscuits. Flame on. Right, let's do. I know we've been having so much fun with this. I'm just having a ball here with this. Let me see. Let me get that Samsung OLED demonstration.
Getting that from me.
I want to do this one. Flame on.
The Bulls Corporate Initiative. Heavy on balloons, light on accountability. At Vital Farms, we believe in full accountability. Balloons, maybe on our birthday. Vital Farms, keeping it bull free.
Man, I remember over at West River Drive in Philly, they had everything going on down there, man. They had rollerbladers down there, people on bikes, joggers, you name it. Everybody was down there getting their fitness on down there. And these companies would come down from time to time and they would test energy drinks on us. They give out free drinks just for surveys to see exactly, you know, what would pop and what wouldn't. What better way to test out an energy drink or any kind of drink at the end of the day would be down in that area. And they would have these stands set up and it was free. And you can have. Some of that stuff was pretty disgusting. It was like really disgusting. Like you were sitting there making dilemmas like, do I drink it or do I pour it in my gas tank? It was pretty bad. Some was actually pretty good. It was pretty good. But they came up with some kind of, they had the coffee sodas, the craze of the coffee sodas back in the day. And some people try to make their own, and Nestle tried to make one, and it was disgusting. God, that stuff was disgusting. You skate past, you just see empty cans, half-filled cans of that stuff everywhere. Like, it was really disgusting. But at least they found out. Better than spending a whole lot of money on something, and a lot of people can't stand it. It was awful. My buddy was sitting there by his car drinking, like, I don't know whether to drink it or just pour it in the gas tank. Like, either way, it's going to work. Well, not to drink, it was disgusting, but it was something gross. I think the only thing with the coffee soda was the aftertaste. The aftertaste was absolutely horrible. Drinking it down wasn't that bad. try this other one too. Time here. What do we got here? Okay. Right, this one. Yeah.
Resist the ordinary and embrace the wow of Florin Decor.
Ole. What's this one? LG Jazz demonstration?
Getting that from YouTube.
Drummer is getting it in. We're going to get a couple of pictures of these, put them on the website, and a couple of short videos for this on the website. Like I said, splatter screens, man, they have the heaviest impact. All right, I am happy, super happy, super happy. Just come out of this place, super happy, people. You have no idea how happy I am right now. This technology is working. Like I say, it's doing stuff, man. I know the white, we didn't splatter screen yet. We didn't do it yet. But to see how it reacted to the white screen and splatter screen, oh man, I'm freaking loving this. This is going to be fantastic to do on freaking when we do the on-site demonstrations. This is going to show such a heavy impact on why this technology is going to be fantastic on upgrading your white screens over to this technology. And from the research I did when I was just walking around, just checking out all these different places, seeing who had these white screens, we can walk into any establishment and show it like this and say, look, this is the improvement that you're going to get versus that white screen you have on your projector versus our technology with your projector. Look at that. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous. We showed you everything. We showed you white levels. We showed you contrast. We showed you color. Everything. Just so you just get a much better advancement. There's no point, like I said, going out doing all the research. Get yourself a good projector. Screen is a big part of all of it. Oh man, I'm so happy over this. I'm like really happy over this. All right, people, I don't want to go, but I got to go. I got to do some Facebooking on this. I got to do some short videos on this. I got to get some pictures on this. Definitely got to do some pictures on this with the Facebook page. All right, got to go. Thank you all, and God bless. Technology is available now, and that's basically about it. Got to go. Bam, right there, it came out.